Hi everybody, we hope you're well and hopefully we are live. We are so excited for this stream. As always, because we're just talking to a camera at the moment and you always think, is this working? I can hear my own voice, that's not great.
Yes,
me too. Let's take them out for now. Hopefully this is working. Can you please leave a comment on the stream, let us know where you're watching from and if you can hear us okay. It's always nerve-wracking, hopefully you can.
Oh, hello, Alex. Alex is there. Hello.
Hey, hi, Alex.
What do you reckon? That's Drew.
That's Drew.
Hi,
Drew. Oh, it's good to see you all. Thank you very much for joining. Your sound is fine. Thank you. And again, I'm going to be a pain and just ask you if you could like the stream. It just helps push this out because this is a really important stream for us. We are so excited for what we're going to be showing you on this stream. Hi, Amber.
Hi. Oh, Treasure Box Photography. Oh,
Northern Ireland, we've just met them.
yes.
Craig, these loads of comments. Hi, Craig. Hi, Tony. Hi, Doug. Hi, Kai. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Marty. Hi, Martin. Hi, Sandra. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Macy. It's so nice to see you. Hi, Tim, Paul. So many of you. Thank you so much for joining. We are very, very grateful. And Helen, what we're going to be doing in this stream?
We are going to be showing to you live, and I know some of you have had a sneak peek already, but we are going to be showing you live our brand new Flash Masters website. Not only that, but just to tease you, we are going to be sharing our 2 brand new sponsors and, which I think some people will find very exciting indeed, 2 brand new Flash Masters ambassadors.
Yes. But as well as all that stuff, we've got so much to talk to you about before we get into all the other news because Flash Masters, as you know it, doesn't exist anymore. And we've completely ripped down the old house and we're starting again. And what we've now built, we feel is industry leading and it's completely different to what we had before. So we're very, very excited. So what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of a taste of what we've got coming up. If I can press this button, all fancy. This is what we have coming up on today's live stream. So Helen and I will be talking to you about the relaunch for about 45 minutes or so. We will then be revealing and introducing, and this person will be coming on live to join us onto the stream, and that will be happening about 7:45 UK time. We then are going to reveal our 2 new sponsors, and then we reveal our second ambassador.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Yeah, it's especially exciting for us because this has been in the works now for 6 months plus, and it's one of those things that you just feel like it's never going to actually arrive, and now today, day 1 has arrived. It doesn't feel real after so many sleepless nights and so much work. So.
And we've wanted this to come along so much and we've been like, we want it now. And now that the day's arrived, it's like, we need more time. There's always, I think if we were given another year, we'd be like, oh, we just need a bit more time because we want to do this and we want to do that. So
Exactly. But yeah, without further ado, let's talk a little bit about why we've done this. So we're not going to stress too much about what's happened in the past, but we launched Flash Masters 2 years ago, and it's gone very well in that time. But we've always felt a sense of frustration that we've not been quite able to get Flash Masters where we want it, especially in terms of the content that we're able to provide. And it's been quite frustrating for us behind the scenes, and it all came to a head about 6 months ago when we just thought, look, to get where we want Flash Masters to be and to give the community the education that we feel they deserve, we need to start again. And that was a big decision for us in many, many ways. It meant an awful lot of work, a huge financial outlay, and it was just like, oh, can we do this all again? We've only just done this, but we thought, do you know what? Let's do it. And we have, and it's gone so well since. And we've been working with an incredible new agency who may well be watching.
I hope so.
So, yes.
Sending love.
Yeah, to everybody at Made by Shape, our new website agency, thank you for everything you have done with the new website. We could not be happy with it, and you've been working so hard, and we really, really appreciate everything you've done. And I feel like it's levels above what we had. And not only have we got this brand spanking new website, but the content is completely refreshed as well. And a lot of that is down to the agency Made by Shape, but also to our new Flashmasters team member,
Yes.
Kai. So Kai, who's a lot of you may know from Tank Space, if you do follow Flashmasters, is a marketing genius, and he's been helping us behind the scenes in the direction, changing that direction basically of Flashmasters. And he's been integral in turning Flashmasters now into an education brand, hasn't he? Like,
Yeah.
we've always had education. It's always been very important to us at Flashmasters, but we always thought that people were probably joining for the awards, and we didn't really want that, did we?
No, and we had several conversations with both members and non-members, those who we thought were going to join and didn't join, and we had so many conversations from people going, oh, I wanted to join, but I'm not ready yet, or I'm not good enough yet. And it very much felt that Flashmasters to the outside world was a community of just the best photographers in the world, and you could only join if you were amazing at using off-camera flash. And we realised that we really sort of got that message so wrong from the outset, because we know that Flashmasters is so much more. And we have so many members from all over the world at different stages of their photography journey, not just those who are very competent and have been using Flash a long time. We have people now in the community who are just starting their photography journey, and it really is a place for everyone who just wants to better their off-camera Flash skills. But that really wasn't communicated very well at the start, was it?
And that was probably down to us. Like, the messaging wasn't very clear. And one of the things that our website agency said to us when we started discussing this with them, the rebrand, is they weren't exactly sure what the aim of Flashmasters was. We felt we knew it, but the outside world didn't.
Yeah.
So that was probably on us as well. So the main thing to take away from this is that Flashmasters is now an education brand. It's an education platform to help you get better and understand off-camera flash and increase your knowledge of off-camera flash, which in turn will help you to grow your business, because business is another big part of what we do. It's not solely, oh, this is how you create this photograph. So we are an education platform now. Education's right up here. We've got community here, and then the awards, which aren't changing, are here. But we want the awards to be a nice little cherry on the cake. Education is at the forefront of everything that we do, and we feel that is really now communicated on the new website.
Yeah, and I do feel that as we go forward and as we grow the community and our library of tutorials that we'll show later, that we really will be able to take someone who's never ever picked up a Flash before, or has picked up a Flash, freaked out and put it back in their bag, never to be used again. We really want to be able to take all of our members on a journey from first, buying a Flash, turning it on, understanding how it works, right the way through to hopefully being able to create images which would be worthy of a Flashmasters award. So we're hoping there's going to be a full journey for everyone who's joining, and not just for the elite, the few, and we're so excited and honoured to have those in our community as well, and everyone is so kind and helpful. But we want our community to be able to nurture people from the first time they pick up a Flash right the way through to winning awards.
Yeah, so this is for everyone. Please, even as Helen just said, if you've never even picked up a Flash, a speed light, whatever it may be, you are still welcome at Flashmasters, and we would encourage you to join. Because I always think that Flash, off-camera Flash, even if you don't want to use it, it's an incredible tool to have up your sleeve for those times when you do need to use it. So we're not professing in any way, use Flash in every shot. Helen and I don't do that at all. But we do know that when the situation arises and we think, we do need something here, then we can do that. And that's what we want to stress to everyone. It is not for, as Helen says, the experts. It's for people who have never even touched a Flash. This is your community now. So, right, shall we get into the website?
Yeah, one other thing I was going to add, or we can touch on it as we look through the website as well. Oh, actually, no, let's start the website. I'm going to come back to this thought.
Ooh, exciting. And again,
I'm going to write it down.
Just before we do this, YouTube, Neil's going to be a pain again. Thank you to everyone who's joined. We've got over 50 people watching. could you please like the stream? We've got 28 likes at the moment. Let's see if we can get it to 35 or 40.
Oh,
then we'll show you the website. Then we'll show it you. Yeah, it's a little, let's play a game. Okay, 35 likes and we show you the new website.
Oh, dearie. I have made a note because otherwise you'll say in 2 minutes, what were you going to say, Helen? And I'll go, I don't know, but I've got it. I've got it.
At least Helen will have a bottle of wine in the cupboard.
It's literally my Prosecco. I've had so many messages from people today wishing luck, and nearly every single person going, you better have a Prosecco in the fridge for as soon as you finish this stream. So don't worry, we will.
And thank you so much for all the lovely comments that are coming through. It really does mean a lot. As I say, we've been working with our ambassadors, with the agency, with Kai in the background for so long. It's just good to be out there now, showing you everything. So thank you. Okay, let's do it. Got 40 likes. Thank you very much. You all passed the test. Okay, let's show you for the very first time the new Flashmasters website. If I press this button, actually, I'm just going to wait for, you'll see the homepage cycles through, and I want to launch this and show you the website when we're on the first part of the hero banner. Ooh. So talk amongst yourselves. And then in 3, 2, 1, without further ado, here she is.
Hey.
So here we go. This is the new Flashmasters website. And again, thank you to every single person who has helped us realize this website. It's been a long time coming. That's not just the agency. It's not just Kai. It's the ambassadors. It's all of our industry friends who have had sneak peeks and have been helping us to guide us into the right direction. And now we do feel like we are part of a huge team. So it's not just Helen and I who are sort of running the ship, as it were. It's lots of people, and all those people put their heads together and created what we feel is really, really strong. And as you can probably see from the outset on the website, the emphasis is very, very much on education. So let me just bring us in here. So we're going to scroll down here. Now, the first thing to let you know is that there is so much content already on the website, and that is because we've obviously been running Flashmasters now for 2 years. Now the content that we've been making, obviously our members already know about the content because they've been they've been brilliant joining the streams, getting involved. We've got a really strong community, but outside of the community, I don't think we've been very good, and the website that we hasn't been very good at communicating what is behind the curtain. Now you can see it all, because one of the great things about the new website is that you can see all the content. You can't access it all unless you're a member, but you can see all that we have. And it's not just a couple of weeks worth. This is 2 years plus of education that we've been building. So for example, if we talk about let's say the tutorial, just our live streams alone, we've got almost 40 live streams totaling over 80 hours. And if I can be clever and share, here it is. These are all the incredible people, all the incredible photographers and suppliers that have joined us on live streams in the past 2 years. And every single one of those live streams is now available for you to watch in the Flashmasters Member Pro Zone. So you can see, just look at the names there. Kristen Cardona, Jason Vincent, Amber Henry. There's too many to even mention. Those photographers, I'll let you describe those photographers.
They're my heroes. They've gone from being people who, if I'm honest, a couple of years ago when we approached a lot of them, I was so scared and intimidated to speak to. And then it turns out that they're actually the nicest, most supportive, dedicated people who have the same passion as us, and that's for education and learning. And we've been so grateful to every single one of these photographers, because they are fantastic photographers, creative photographers, but they're also such dedicated and passionate professionals who are all educators themselves. And without all of these people here, we wouldn't be here today. So I've said this many times in different areas and spaces, but to our ambassadors, thank you so much. We could not have done this without you. So thank you.
I can't echo that hard enough. We have been blessed, truly blessed, by the love and the support and the help that we have received from the people on your screen now, who are not just photographers. They are the top of the industry. They are educators. They are incredibly talented people, and they have given us so much of their time, their experience, their advice, not just to Helen and I, but to the whole community. And if it weren't for the people that you're looking at now on the screen, I don't think Flashmasters would even exist. So we owe so much to those people, and we can never thank them enough. But again, just to reiterate, the education that is on Flashmasters, if we're going to keep on showing you now, is not from the two of us. We have made education, but it is from those people on the screen, and they are the best. They are the industry leading, the best in the world at using off-camera flash, the most creative photographers in the world, and they're all there. They've all helped us, and all that content is ready for you on the Flashmasters website. Again, when we launched Flashmasters, we were selling a dream, really. It didn't really exist.
Yeah.
Now it already exists. We've just improved the layout of it now, but it's already all there. There is so much to learn already from those live streams. So yeah, we couldn't be prouder of what we have there. So well, let's keep on looking down at the website. So that's just the live stream section. The site, by the way, is live.
Yes.
So, I mean, please watch the stream, but you can go to flashmasters.co now and look at the site. There may be the odd little thing which we need to update, like if we look here at the awards, that needs updating. We didn't dare to change it before the stream. Sorry, Jason, if you're watching. But yeah, the odd little tweak here and there. But remember, this is day one.
Yes.
Literally, the website launched about 6 hours ago. So everything is brand new. It's brand new to you. It's brand new to us. I love this. The ambassadors behind our education. It just blows our mind, the people that we have here, and we can't thank them enough.
Yeah, you see so many different events across all over the world where they pull together amazing speakers, amazing educators, and you don't even need to leave your house. You don't need to leave your office. You don't need to pay for an expensive ticket or for an experience to go and see these people. And all of our educators, they are the people that you would see at the big conferences, putting on workshops. And yeah, we've got them here providing content for you, and you can watch it wherever you like.
Yeah, exactly. I just need to share this comment. Jason, thank you. Jason, by the way, is the genius behind this website. So we hope we're doing it justice, Jason. Again, Made by Shape. If you need any website needs, go to Made by Shape. We're in love with them. They have been incredible. So yeah, thank you, Jason. And we hope that we're doing this justice for you. Thank you for all the positive comments. So it looks a bit poor and I'm sharing them on the screen, but we really appreciate all of them. This, by the way, what we're looking at now on the screen is the new baby of Flashmasters. This is the heartbeat of Flashmasters, and this is what we can't wait to grow. Flashmaster tutorials. Again, this is like the brainchild, really, of Kai, of the agency. I can't remember exactly how they've come about, but
thank you.
This is what we are so proud of and we're so excited about. So Flashmasters tutorials are mini classes, if you like, which are dedicated to one particular subject. And over the next few months, years, this is going to grow into an incredible library where you'll be able to go in there and watch the classes and learn particular subjects, particular how you shoot things, anything that you want. Please ask us and we're going to make a tutorial about it. But let's just go to the top of the website and look at what we have already in Flashmaster tutorials. Even this, you just look well done, Jason. Okay, so dedicated tutorials from the world's leading photographers. And again, this stream's gonna be full of thank yous, but we can't thank the ambassadors and the photographers enough who have made this content for us. So we have already, as soon as you join Flashmasters, is it seven tutorials that are ready for you. So we start off with the introduction to off-camera flash stream, which is which is what I've produced. In that tutorial, I have gone through step by step everything that I know about off-camera flash to get you started. So as we said at the beginning of the stream, if you are new to off-camera flash, if you're scared or intimidated by off-camera flash, that is the first port of call for you. And if you watch that stream, I promise you, any fears that you have will start to go away. And I simplify the whole process. I start from Zero. I assume no knowledge. So even if you've never even touched a flash, doesn't matter. That stream will get you on your way. And we know that many people joining Flashmasters, or many people even watching this stream, we feel will be, that stream is going to be for you. I say we start off from ground zero and we build up in stages, and it takes away, I am sure, all the fear. I've been teaching off-camera flash now online and in person at workshops for over 10 years, and I've tweaked how I have changed and the methods that I've used to teach off-camera flash. And it's basically, this is the culmination of it, this particular hour and 10 minutes. And what I love about Flashmaster tutorials is you don't even have to dedicate a whole hour to it. You can see what's in there in chapters. So you can just jump into any of these chapters and just watch that one chapter. Or if you want, you can watch the whole tutorial in one go. So this is really great. If you just think, oh, I just want to recap that little bit. What was it? Why did Neil say that modifiers were important? You can jump in and watch that bit on its own. It's brilliant. Also, you'll see here that some of these are grayed out. That is because I'm currently looking at this website offline. I'm not logged in. So anybody who is visiting the site who's not a member, this is what you'll see. But you can watch the first 7 minutes for free. You don't have to be logged in or anything. Just go to this page, click on the play button, and you can watch that chapter of the tutorial for free. And then if you do decide to join Flashmasters, you can then get access to all the other chapters. And this I love. And again, thank you to Jason and the team for making this layout, because it's changed how we can convey the information that we have. I'm going to let Helen now introduce the next tutorial, which is how to shoot in midday sun with Moira and Jessie LaPlante.
I don't even know where to start with this. We have had such an insane giggle putting together this tutorial for you. So Jessie and Moira take you live on a shoot. We set them off with a GoPro, and you actually get to see them work live, shoot live. And then at the same time, afterwards, they've given a fantastic description of how it is that they've approached shooting portraits in midday sun. And they share with you, I think, their 3 go-to things that they use when they have to shoot in bright sunshine. But it's absolutely fantastic. The images are gorgeous. The behind the scenes are really fantastic.
Look at their faces.
And if all else, the blooper reel is one of the funniest things I have ever watched in my entire life. So if you need a good cheer up, a good giggle as well, and you want to learn, these two are absolute genius, like comedy gold as well.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, obviously, I would like you to watch the introduction to our camera flash stream, but don't watch that. Watch the intro to this one. It's incredible. I could watch it on repeat.
And the really nice thing about this as well, obviously Jessie and Moira are famous as being wedding photographers, but the information that they're sharing in terms of shooting portraits in harsh sun will apply to anyone who needs to shoot outdoors. So whether you're doing senior portraits or sports portraits, anyone who needs to take portraits and control their light in really sunny conditions, that is absolute gold for you. So don't think, oh, well, I don't take wedding photos. That's not for me. What they cover and the learning points in there are real gold there as well.
Yeah, exactly. I've just seen that there are some comments saying the site isn't working. I'm sure that if it isn't, then Jason and the team will be on it. But please, if it isn't, just let us know in the comments. Again, remember, that we only launched like 6 hours ago, and I'm guessing that a lot of people are currently on it. So yeah, don't worry. Let's move on to the next one. Arno in Amsterdam again.
Oh, you've skipped one.
Oh, sorry. Wow.
Don't skip that one.
I apologise.
My word.
How to shoot champagne spray with Jeff. Like, I need to say a personal thank you to Jeff, not just because he's provided us with incredible content, but sorry, you can't read at the moment.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Not just because he's provided incredible content, but because I use what I learned in this tutorial at a recent wedding, and I loved the result. Jeff, by the way, if you're not aware, I know that's become a bit of a thing now, is the absolute GOAT. Well, for many things when it comes to photography, but especially when it comes to the champagne spray shot. And we were absolutely over the moon when Jeff very kindly agreed that he would make a tutorial showing you exactly the process and the methods that he uses to create these incredible images. And it's not just Jeff talking to the camera, telling you everything. I mean, we've got all that, but Jeff also, which is just incredible, again, just how amazing the ambassadors are. He's also gone out and filmed a behind-the-scenes shoot, which is brilliant. So we can't thank Jeff enough. And again, if you're thinking, oh, I want to do a champagne spray shot, this now is all you need. Go to this tutorial and you can then learn, you can see here, step by step, how to do it. Yeah, it's incredible. You can either watch it in the chapters there, or again, go to the end, the full tutorial there, half-an-hour tutorial where you can learn everything. And, oh, Helen, what is this?
I was about to say, this is the perfect way to tell us a little bit more about the resources that we have added to the website. So this was not possible with our last website, and it's been such a helpful use. And I will say, if we could scroll up on the comments, Paul has captured exactly what I would want to say about this. And he said, using the video and PDF during Saturday's wedding for the Jeff Tisman champagne spray, and I couldn't believe how much confidence it gave me to just rock up and get stuff set up nice and quickly. And as you can see, or hopefully be able to see, that there is a downloadable resource.
Yeah, I apologise, by the way. I should have made this set this the comments look better. It looks a bit poor. That's my fault.
Never mind. But yes, what we do have on
Jason
specific tutorials.
Jason would have made that look better.
Yeah. On plenty of the specific tutorials, if we do feel like there is a go-to setup regarding what flashes you use, where you place them, or it's quite easy to have go-to settings for your camera and speed light, then all of that information has also been put into a mobile-friendly PDF. So when you go on to the tutorials, if there is a downloadable PDF, I've put them under the full stream.
Yes.
So just go to the full stream and it will show as you scroll down one resource.
Yep, there
Click
it is.
on there. You can save it to your phone. And like Paul has used and like I used at my wedding, you can quickly then think, oh my God, oh, we've got, sometimes couples like to surprise us on the day. Be like, oh, we've got some champagne. Can we do a shot? You're like, what do I do? And all you're able to do then is download that PDF. It tells you exactly where to put your lights, how they're set up, even the settings that Jeff goes to in terms of his computer, his camera, and his lights as well.
Yeah, I honestly, I've been very fortunate. I've been editing these tutorials, and it's been so nice to do so because, they're so dynamic, so watchable. These are not stuffy, boring videos. These are brilliant to watch. And one of my favorite things of any tutorial is coming at the end of this little teaser where Jeff gets absolutely sprayed by the bride Amanda. I was literally laughing out loud when I watched it. It was incredible. So again, you can watch all that. Here he goes. Look at that.
I can confirm that also happened to me on my wedding whilst I was using this.
Because you didn't take Jeff's advice.
Well, I think I did, but either way, they turned around a bit too much and drenched me, and I had hair that was just matted and stuck together. So maybe you need like an extra hood as well for your hair, or I don't think it would matter too much for you, Neil.
Maybe not. Yeah, I'm just looking at the comments again. Thank you, everyone. It seems, Jason, our website guru, has just said you might just want to refresh the website a few times. Because the website is so new, it's probably, you might have the old site in the cache or something like that. It's working fine for us. So, yeah, just keep trying. Remember, and this site is for years. This is day one.
Yeah.
This is going to be online for years to come, so don't worry. Let's let Arno in Amsterdam again. We're just going to say the same thing over and over, aren't we? But what an amazing tutorial this was. We had such a good time with Arno in Amsterdam, and what a laugh. I would recommend all of this tutorial, but I'd especially recommend Chapter 8, which is one of my all-time favourite, I think, photography experiences.
Take it out of photography.
We're not going to say too much.
All I know is discard photography. That was one of the most unique experiences of my entire life. There's a lot of giggling that takes place on that section.
Very much so, yes. But again, what an incredible tutorial. All split up into chapters. You can dip in and out as you please. But this is us following round Arno de Brown, one of the most creative photographers in the world. He's an ambassador for Flashmasters, for Magmod, for Sony, for Profoto, probably numerous others I forget. He's one of the world's leading educators, and we had the privilege of spending the whole day with him in Amsterdam with our friend Darcy, following him around and just seeing him make gold on the streets in actually quite boring, dare we say it, locations.
Difficult light.
And difficult light, yes. Oh, it was so sunny that day. Really, really warm day, and Arno just made incredible images in the most difficult situations to show you the power of off-camera flash and creativity. So yeah, that was a masterclass in how you can use your lights to transform, as we say here, a boring location into something absolutely beautiful. And amazing. But do check out chapter 8. Moving on. And thank you, Arno. There is a warning at the beginning of chapter 8. That's all I'll say.
Proceed with caution.
Oh, now next up, the GOAT. We're going to have to go faster, but the GOAT of sparklers, Mr. Scott Josewhite.
Oh, look at that face.
Sorry, I've not unfortunately fixed your red nose issue, Scott. I promise I will. He's not Rudolph.
Oh, don't believe him. Thank you so much, Scott. Scott was one of our first ambassadors to create a tutorial for us, and Scott has literally covered everything. Scott, like myself, is an ex-teacher as well, so someone who's been used to delivering and writing, schemes of work and education for people, and he has covered absolutely everything. Not just about his camera settings or what he puts his flash powers on, but how he sets up these shots, how he prepares, what is usually tens and tens of drunk people at the end of a wedding day, how he does this safely, the different lenses that he uses, and how he encourages his couples to have fun to really get these iconic shots rather than people just stood around waving a sparkler. Because let's be fair, Scott's images are so dynamic, so full of moments, that's also quite difficult to get sometimes at the end of a wedding day. It's sort of in really tough conditions.
Precisely, yes. Yeah, exactly. And as I said just a few minutes ago, Scott really is the GOAT when it comes to sparkler shots. If you're in our world of off-camera flash, you think of Scott's shots when you think of sparkler exits. And he goes through in detail how that shot came about and how he set it up and everything.
I think we actually have live behind the scenes of that as well.
We also have, if you... and maybe thinking, I can't produce those shots because I'm working on my own, you'll see that Scott has very kindly talked about his setup if you have an assistant and if you don't have an assistant. Yeah. So again, he's gone through everything, and we know from being friends with so many photographers that sparkler exit photographs are one of the most talked about and difficult things that people struggle with. So there you go. A full tutorial showing exactly how the best in the business does it. So again, thank you so much, Scott.
That one also has a resource as well. So we've got Scott's secret source there that you can download. And once again, if you're at a wedding and your couple's like to go, oh, we've got sparklers, and you're maybe not exactly prepared or you want to have a refresher, you can go onto the website, download that resource. It will go straight to your phone. It's in landscape mode, and you can get the exact settings that he uses and go off and nail those shots.
Next up is Helen's, and I've just realised that I've not put in a description, so apologies. But again, Helen has gone through everything in terms of how she shoots incredible dance floor images at weddings. Big thank you to Alex, who's watching, who is the originator of the Buckland method, and that's what Helen uses, and she talked about that in this tutorial. And again, it's all split up into chapters, so if you're brand new to this, you don't need to just watch the whole thing. You can jump in and out wherever you feel. I mean, I would recommend watching the whole thing, but again, everything is here. Not just Helen talking into a camera, loads of behind the scenes of recent weddings.
We eventually
got there, didn't we? Took me a while. I was sending Helen off with a little GoPro and a 360 camera saying, can you film yourself? Literally what I was getting back was film of walls, of the floor. Eventually we got there. So this tutorial has loads of behind the scenes, loads of examples, and Helen is very Helen in it. That's all I'll say. Again, you can watch the tutorial completely for free, and you'll see here some of the behind the scenes we've got. It's an amazing tutorial, and I will say Helen is incredible at producing the best stand floor photographs far better than I do. And this is her secret sauce as to how she does it.
Yeah, so I do give you the exact settings for my flash and for my camera, and I literally use them on, I'd say literally at least 95%. I've said literally a lot. Literally 95% plus of my dance floor photos are taken on the exact settings, and I give all of those settings away to you on that stream. So I'm really confident that if people follow the setup, what equipment I'm using, and put those things in, then as soon as people join the dance floor and the party starts, I'm so confident that you're going to get images that you're really going to like. If you like my work. If you don't,
and what's this
maybe
again?
skip.
A resource? Ooh.
Yes, I've been very busy.
So again, there's a downloadable resource there that you can watch, or download rather, and get all the settings. And last but not least, with the next one down here is my introduction to camera flash stream tutorial class, sorry Kai, is how to shoot astrophotography portraits with Jessie and Darlin. And again, whereas I think like Jeff is the best out there at producing champagne spray shots, whereas Scott is the absolute master when it comes to sparklers, Jessie and Darlin are the absolute best in the business when it comes to astrophotography portraits. I learned so much from this stream. Words I'd never even heard of were coming up in this stream. I was like, wow, I did not know. So much goes into producing these incredible images that I just wasn't aware of. And again, this tutorial has it all split into chapters: how you prepare for the shoot, the equipment you need, how to convey what you want to your couples, how to edit the images, challenges that you may face, and again, a behind-the-scenes shoot where you can see Jessie and Darlin producing one of their trademark astrophotography portraits. We're just overwhelmed by the generosity of the people who have made these tutorials. We are honestly bowled over. It's insane. Nothing like this really exists, certainly from this array of photographers. You know, this is not education from me or just Helen. This is all these incredible photographers coming together to produce industry-leading tutorials that are going to be continually updated.
And one thing that I will say, I'm going to go back to what I was going to say earlier. So my point earlier was going to be that the tutorials going forward is not just going to be how to take off-camera flash portraits. We understand that we have members who do lots of different types of photography. We're not all just wedding photographers. And for those of us who are wedding photographers, we may not want to shoot our portraits with flash. I'm like, why would you not? But you might not. You might just want to be able to learn how to take indoor group portraits on a day when it's really cold and it's damp and you can't go outside. As we go forward and as we create these tutorials for you, it's not just going to be how to create these very colourful, high contrast portraits on wedding days. There's going to be so much more covered in there. And going forward, whatever you guys want as our members, we will do our best to serve you. So yes, we will be having some studio ones coming in as well with Big H and Christian Cardona. That's coming up.
Yes, exactly. We have another one. I'm not going to say what it is here because we want to keep stuff back. But we've got 4, I think now, tutorials ready. I just not edited them yet, but they're in the can, and we're going to be just working full steam ahead to get those. We want to pad out this tutorial library really quickly.
Yeah.
But this will be the, how do I call it, like the backbone of Flashmasters going forward. I should have said as well, if we go back to the tutorials, it's going to go up here. You will see, touch on what Helen just said, and thank you for reminding me, that you can filter the tutorials by category, and you'll see that those categories will expand out as we go forward. But yeah, we do intend on making tutorials covering business advice, covering studio, environmental portraits, whatever it may be, they will appear there. And again, the tutorials are not live streams. Live streams to us are where we have an informal chat, we have a bit of fun. Our existing members will already know, they're very, very informal. Whereas the tutorials are edited down, so you're only getting the good stuff. None of the ums and the ahs, which I'm always doing. It's all gone. It's just bang, just the gold, not the
Me waffling.
I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, maybe live streams are a bit more unprofessional, but a bit more fun. Tutorials are where the tutorial where the hard work starts. So let's go down. So you may be wondering, what does this all cost? Ooh, interesting. We forgot about the awards. The awards are huge to us, but we haven't got the time to go into the awards, but you're probably already aware of the awards because the awards have been going for 2 years now. So let's go down to the pricing structure. The big news is that Flashmasters is now completely free to join, which is completely new as of today. You can join Flashmasters for free. You don't get much, but you can join for free. And what that will mean is you can create your own profile page on the website and have a presence on the website and get some of that good SEO juice. So that will be, if you're just wanting to think, I don't want to pay anything yet, but I want to be in the community. I want to start becoming part of Flashmasters. Then you can join there completely for free. Doesn't cost an absolute penny. Whatever you want, just completely free. And then you can make your own profile page.
Yeah.
And we then have 2 options.
Yes, so we have now changed to include a pro monthly membership, which is a rolling monthly membership. And we've tried our best to really keep our prices as competitive as we possibly can. So yes, if you want to dip your toe into Flashmasters, you're thinking, I want to watch some of the tutorials, I'm not really sure if it's for me, or you want to spread your payments monthly rather than make one full payment in one go, then that's going to cost you $25 a month. And as you can see there, it's listed so clearly on the website that with that, once again, you get your own profile page, you have access to all of the tutorials. And for as long as you're a Flashmasters member, whatever new tutorials come our way, you have access to them. You can then be part of, which is one of my favourite parts, the Flashmasters Pro Facebook group. We are a private group just for members. Our incredible ambassadors are in there as well, and they provide so much extra help and support to all of our members every single day. So it's really cool to literally have some of the best photographers in the world just there in that one space together as a community. So it's a fantastic place to get advice, to be able to share your wins and also things that you're getting confused about or need extra help. There's a wealth of information and really supportive people in there. And I think there's a lot of places on the internet that maybe not are so supportive when you're starting out, or you might not have got things right, but that is completely the opposite in that group. Egos are left at the door and we're all there to help and support each other. So yeah, in addition to that as well, obviously you access all the new releases. You get all the benefits as you do on the full payment, and you can cancel those at any time.
Yeah, I think, I will say, we're not going to make direct comparisons. We'll let you do that. But when you, and we're going to be a bit salesy for the next few minutes, I guess. But when you consider that if you do decide to join Flashmasters, you will gain access to 80 hours worth of live streams with, let's not forget, these incredible photographers and suppliers straight away. They're already there. When you then consider that you get the tutorials all included, as you've just seen there, the tutorials are I think, industry leading. I don't really think it exists in many places. All that is included. You also get your own profile page on the website. You also get access, as Helen said, to the Facebook Pro Facebook group, where you can chat and get to know other like-minded photographers. You also, there's something else I'm going to say there, which you get. Oh, yeah, also entry to our bi-monthly awards, all included. Now, if you then think, again, I'm not going to make the comparisons. I'll let you do that. But if you then think, okay, the other option that I've got is X, ask yourself what they're charging and ask yourself what they're offering in comparison. That's all we're going to say. We feel like we have got the best content at the cheapest price. Again, that's as salesy it's going to get. But we are committed to building the best library of education for photographers out there we possibly can. And we feel like we're well on the way to doing that already. And if you were to join today, for example, then you've got hours and hours and hours of content instantly available. So yeah, we're very, very proud. And the other thing is, we're not standing still. This is just day one, remember, of the new Flashmasters rebrand. I'd love to see where we're going to be in a year's time and how big that library is going to be. And again, for that same price, you're not paying, there's no like extra tiers or anything like that. Once you're in, and you get access to everything. So we're very proud of what we've got.
Should we dangle a little carrot or a little incentive, or do you want to wait?
No, go for it.
Well, I don't know. I thought you had it on there somewhere because I believe, obviously, we've got our Pro Monthly or our Pro Yearly membership that's $247.
Do you mean this that I've been putting on the screen on and off all the time?
Yeah, well, just in case, let's just throw that out there as well. That obviously one payment for the full year is $247. However, if you would like to join and get a little bit of a cheeky discount code, Flash15 is set up to work until October the 31st. So for the rest of this month, to celebrate the relaunch of Flashmasters, you can get 15% off your first year of annual Pro membership.
Boom! Thank you. Okay, so I think we are getting very close to announcing our first brand new ambassador. Now, I am expecting issues here when we put our AirPods in. We'll see how it goes. Let me figure out why that would be.
Are they here?
Not yet.
Ambassador
Any
one.
guesses? I tell you what, do you want to guess in the comments who you think it might be? Remember, we have 2 new ambassadors coming your way tonight.
Who would you like to see? It'll be interesting. But yeah, hopefully Ambassador 1 is in the background. They may have previously been watching.
Oh, thank you so much again for the comments. And thank you, Magmod, Gikoto, 2 of our incredible sponsors who we're so grateful to. They've been huge supporters of ours, and we're so proud to have their support. It's incredible to us that something that we conceived 2 years ago has now got the likes of Gikoto and Magmod and many others supporting it. It's just absolutely amazing. Let me just take this off. Helen's doing a little bit of...
I'm just...
you're in communication with the new ambassador.
I am in communication. I think they may have clicked the wrong link. I've resent the link, so hopefully they will. Cheeky discount code. Why, thank you. I do love a discount code. Again,
if you've not done so, I'm going to be a pain again. If you could please like the stream, that would be amazing. We'd really appreciate it. We're on 61 likes now, thank you. But 63 people are watching, so at least 2 of you haven't pressed the like button. If you could, we would love you forever. It just helps the algorithm push this out to more people. But thank you to everyone who's watching. It's amazing to have so many of you watching, so thank you. Let's just see.
Like a little interlude, a little bit of a dance. Does the price...
James has said, hopefully it's not me because he's sat in his pants. Not yet. It's just very, very specific to UK audiences. But years ago, Noel Edmonds on Noel Edmonds' house party used to do a thing where he would just, there'd be a camera in someone's living room and they just go to it. It would be amazing if we could do that. And it went straight to James. And he's like, what? One day, James. AI will make it happen.
Oh, that's amazing.
Someone said, what's the code again? Flash15. Yes, I'll tell you what, let's just put it on the screen again, because that's not my fault, that's the comment.
And then one thing that's been brought up by Andy Bolin, does the price go up if you joined with day one prices? No, my gorgeous OGs. To all of you OGs on the stream who joined Flashmasters before this new site, the price that you pay is the price that you've locked in for life. So as long as you don't leave Flashmasters, that's the price that you're always going to continue to pay. So yes, thank you so much to our OGs for all of your support. We'd never charge you anymore because we love you. And without you jumping on board 2 years ago when we sat here going, we've got an idea. And you went, okay, take my money. So we will always keep you on that price there.
Exactly. I can't believe that Noel Edmonds has got a shout out. It's amazing. But yeah, I'm with you, Drew. Lovely stuff.
Oh, we're getting someone is connecting. Oh, but do I need to put my thing in?
Yes.
Should I do that now?
Yes, but we might have issues now because I think you're going to hear our voices.
Oh, we do. Where is it playing? Please bear with us. Have we got... Oh, over here.
Ah, you're correct.
I fixed something. Can I have a high five?
Brilliant. Okay then, everyone. Without further ado, let's see. Actually, this me
Actually,
pressing
maybe
this
pick
shouldn't
that
do it
first.
straight
No.
away.
Hopefully we'll see. Oh.
Okay. Let's just say before we bring this person on,
My heart's racing.
one of the kindest, most supportive, talented, insanely talented, and someone who, since we first came up with a concept for Flashmasters, we have looked at and admired from afar with our jaws on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that this person will be feeling it's very, very modest, but honestly, we've been like, whoa, what has this person produced? So without further ado...
I can't do it. I'm too near. Oh, honestly, my heart is thumping.
It's Mr. Jeff Tisman!
This. You're here.
Oh, we can't hear him. We can't hear him. That's my fault.
Oh,
maybe...
dear.
No, it should actually be you, Jeff. Can you see anything on your screen, Jeff?
Ah.
Can we have the love in the chat, please, for Mr. Tisman?
Yay! And I have to laugh. Jeff was our first OG live stream in our Flashmasters community. And it was our time with Jeff that actually brought around the live streams in there because it went so well. We were like, oh, that was really good. We need to continue with these live streams. Oh, he's a handsome devil
can
too.
You hear? Can we hear Jeff? No.
Oh, no.
But I think it should be working. I've got here.
Interview guests.
Yeah, the
You're not
volume's
muted.
on. Maybe it's to do with this.
Oh, I love Amber. That's my boy. Go, Jeff, go.
Let me just try again, Jeff, please.
Can other people hear Jeff? And it's not just Neil and I with our random AirPods in. Is he coming through? Oh, we do love a technical
we do.
glitch.
And
Oh, look at him. He's too cute. We don't need to speak to him. Just look at that face.
Can you please let us know in the chat if you can hear Jeff, please?
Oh, Andy sending some goats.
No. Yeah, unfortunately, I think, Jeff, maybe you've muted yourself. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is play a little bit of Jeff's champagne spray tutorial, which, as I said earlier, is just so good. A few comments here. So Nick thought that... Oh, no, sorry, where was it? Thought Jeff was already an ambassador. No, we should have made him an ambassador a long time ago because he's been so supportive to the community. He's everything that we look for. You know, he's an incredible person. He's an incredible photographer, and he's a fantastic educator.
What a rock star. And then Andy said, does that mean he'll stop kicking our asses so bad?
Yes.
Oh, should I have said that? Was that that's not too
you're
naughty.
You're fine on saying that.
Yeah, so he's done so well across all of the awards since day one. So yeah, for those of you who do enter the awards, now that Jeff has taken on his role of ambassador, he's now not able to enter the awards.
Oh, I heard something then, Jeff. If you were trying, I heard something.
So we might have two different sides of joy from people now going, yes, Jeff's an ambassador, we're going to get to learn from him. And also, he's not going to be winning all the awards anymore.
Exactly. You might recognise this photograph as well. What we were trying to figure out... oh, yes, here he is.
Hello?
Hello,
Yes!
Jeff, we can hear you.
I don't see anything, so I can't see me.
Just see Jeff's
We
desk.
can hear you, though, Jeff.
Okay, that's
It's a
perfect.
It's a beautiful mouse. Actually,
Yeah.
that was Jeff's calendar, so I'm going to take that off the screen.
But did you see, randomly, Jeff was using a mouse mat, Neil.
I don't think mouse mats are cool.
Literally, when we started Flashmasters 2 years ago, we were thinking, what kind of merch can we have? And I was like, we need a Flashmasters mouse mat. And Neil was like, no one uses mouse mats. And I think we've just shown one of the coolest photographers in the world uses a mouse mat.
Well,
So let us know in the comments if you want some Flashmasters mouse mats, and I might get my wish.
just say Team Mouse or...
No, because you have a mouse mat for a mouse.
Yeah, so
Team Mouse.
Team Mouse is for
A mouse mat. Or team Tracker? Like for a trackpad, or?
Just say it's not the 90s anymore if you don't use a mouse mat.
Oh, we're getting all sorts of errors here.
Okay, I think we're still live. I don't know what that meant. It might not be
Can
recording.
you guys
It
hear
doesn't
me?
matter.
You guys can hear me, but you can't see me, huh?
We
We
can,
can
yes,
hear you,
exactly,
Jeff.
Dev. We can hear, we can't see you, but we can see your incredible
I'm gonna try.
images.
Is this help at all? Because I don't know.
We can
I keep
see
seeing-
a camera, Jeff, if that helps. He's just pointing down at your... Oh, that's
you
better.
are.
Yes. Okay, let's just
All right.
remove the images for a second, as good as they are.
Let's do it again.
Because here he is.
What a
Jeff!
buzzkill that was.
No.
Thanks, guys.
I don't think that was a buzzkill at all. We like a bit of drama on the Flash
It's
Master
real.
streams.
It's real.
Yeah, this is real. So it's a little bit delayed. So I'm gonna try. First, congratulations to you guys for all this hard work. I know you guys been working so hard at this. So you guys are the rock stars of this all. So thank you.
Not at all. No, we dispute
No.
that. You are a true rock star. Do you want to just talk to me? We've not got Jeff for very long, but do you want to just talk to us, Jeff, about how you got started in photography, just to prove that you are the rock star?
You are the rock star.
So I got started in rock and roll photography. I used to shoot rock bands for a living, and I don't know if they can look behind me, but that is platinum album I got from a band, and a photo of the Black Crowes, and back there all my rock and roll photo passes that are all my backstage passes and stuff that were really cool. So I did rock and roll photography, and then I just kind of started incorporating it into my weddings, and that's what I love to do, just put a little edge to the photos and make my couples rock stars. That's what I want to do,
Totally,
So
totally. And as everybody's watching this, we'll be able to see. I'm just going to add you to the screen 1 second. Let me just go to guest. There you are.
There he is.
And let's add us at the same time.
It's a little bit.
Oh, the wonder of technology.
I know, I'm getting better at this. As you can see from Jeff's work here, where do you even start? But Jeff's images are so vibrant and they're so packed full of life and emotion. And when you look at his work, you just think, you just want to scream and dance. We've loved your work since day one, Jeff. And since we first became aware of it, obviously. And yeah, we've just been in awe of it. And we always think when the entries come in, like, oh, what's Jeff done? What's Jeff done? It's always really exciting to see. You can see it there's a perfect example, like just the energy.
And I think it's really clear to see in the tutorial that you've done with your champagne shot, the energy that you deliver while shooting is definitely the key to how you get that energy back then from your couples. So those who haven't watched that tutorial, please go and see that, because watching Jeff shoot live is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it really is. Magmod there saying that he is the rock star. We totally agree. Michelle, thank goodness. Maybe I'll stand another chance in 2025.
The members are like, yes, he's out at the awards.
No, I'm actually very excited to be a judge on a lot of these too. So I'm really looking forward to that and seeing everybody's work, because there are so many amazing photographers. I'm so super psyched to be part of that and be part of this group, guys. I can't thank you guys enough for choosing me to be an ambassador. I'm so excited. So
not at all. Psyched
to be part of the team.
We should say that the ambassadors that we have in Flashmasters now do not enter the awards. Like, it's really important to us that Flashmasters awards are transparent, that they're open, that they're honest. So the ambassadors are our judges, and because they are our ambassadors and our judges, they don't enter the awards. So unfortunately for Jeff, this is him leaving his how do you describe it? He's retiring from actually entering the awards.
Aww.
So that's very sad.
This is my goodbye speech. This is it. This is my goodbye speech. So.
But the welcome to more education.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. So thank you.
We have a comment here. Oh, sorry, Jeff.
No, go ahead.
We've got a comment here from Paul Flanagan saying, not asking for much, but can we get a tutorial on every image you're currently showing? I'm sure there'll be more things in the works.
Yeah.
Cool. As I said, I've also got the bottom. I wanted to show. You probably won't thank me for this, Jeff. Let me just go down here a second. I couldn't resist, just for those that have not seen it already, cutting up the tutorial just to show the little bit where you got absolutely peppered with champagne, because I said, let's see, because I absolutely loved it. Let's just move Jeff for a second. Just watch this, everyone.
Look at Amanda's face there. She and my wife actually planned it. So
yeah, this is where.
You know.
Yeah, so and it was only afterwards when Jeff and I were talking that he said that actually that was a conspiracy.
Yes, that was planned. But make sure you guys get a cover for your camera. That's why it's super important. Look, the bastards.
I must say, I don't know if you caught it before, Jeff, but we were talking about how both Helen and I now have implemented the champagne spray technique that you showed, and it's been amazing. But cool. Helen did forget to use protection.
Trying to be careful because we're on YouTube. I did not use protection, and my word was that a mistake? Although my lenses and cameras are still fine, but yeah, they did the same thing. Got a bit excited and just sprayed directly at me. So there's lots of behind the scenes of me literally screaming. And I said, the rest of the day my hair was a sticky mess.
Yeah. You gotta learn. But why was it sticky? Because if it was the Brute that you told them, Helen, it shouldn't be sticky.
Well, it was no Secco.
I think we went cheap, didn't we?
Yeah, we're not fancy like you, Jeff, with your Brute champagne. It was like,
of course, Jeff, we might need multiple goes. You can do it in one go. We might need 4 or 5 goes.
To be fair, though, using Jeff's setup, we did get it first time. We did get it the first time.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, we're tight people and literally got from Aldi some Prosecco that cost £3 a bottle, so it did a great job. But yeah, my hair was very, very sticky, and I did smell for the entire time.
Andrew's comment. That is brilliant. Splash Masters, love it. I wish I would have thought of that. Would have integrated that into the tutorial. Should say as well, Jeff, again, I'm sure that most people watching this are very, very aware of you and your work, but you're also, we talk about how we love that our ambassadors are also educators as well, and you've been running your own workshops now. How have they gone? And is there another one in the pipeline?
I actually have a couple of things in the pipeline, and if anyone's interested, you can go to my website, and under education, there's a link to get on like a list, like a VIP list, and I will let everyone know before I make it like official to like the public, and I give a little discount too if you're a VIP member, especially on Flash Masters as well. So it's under jefftismanphotography.com, and then under education, and you'll see workshops, and right there on top is a little link for get on the VIP list, and that way I'll send you guys when the next one is. I have something working right now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I will say, during your last workshop, you were literally pricing it up, weren't you?
I was.
We both would love to attend.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'll be signing up to that list. There's been so many times, but it's just not worked for me in terms of timings to get over to the States. But I invest in education like everyone here at Flash Masters. I don't just take all the free stuff I can from ambassadors, and you are top of my list, Mr. Tisman. I need to come to America. To get to your workshop.
You could read some of the people said. I really want to make it an experience for people, and it's not just Flash. I kind of do everything that I go over with my couples, so it's not just a Flash workshop. It's literally everything I've got. So it's super fun, and I love it. That's why I'm super proud to be part of you guys now, because it's really cool to do education, and when people get it and they just have like that moment, and it's a cool feeling to help people, and so I love it.
Yeah, so. I agree. It's addictive as well, isn't it? Like you seeing people get stuff and get excited and think, oh, I can't wait to go and try this. Is really, an addictive feeling.
One thing I'd ask as well, I know the answer. Comment. Yeah, I know the answer to this as well, but I think it's so important for our members as well, because I've got no doubt anyone who is a Flash Masters member knew exactly who you were when we said your name. They know your work straight away. And sometimes, as they're now celebrating, going, yes, he's off the leaderboard. How long has it taken you to get to this point? How long have you been shooting weddings?
Oh man, I'm still learning. I still myself love taking workshops. God, I don't know it all. Like I said, I'd still take them, and I'm psyched for them. So I've been shooting 30 years and over 1,200 weddings at this point. So it's been a while.
Yeah, I think that as well. It's so easy to see the success at the top of the mountain of the likes of yourself and our ambassadors, but you don't really realize the struggle or how long they've been on this journey to get where you are. So 1,200 weddings in 30 years.
Yeah. And I still love it. I'm telling you, I honestly, I still love doing it because it's an awesome thing. It's like it's a gift. We get to get up every day and shoot a wedding. We don't have to shoot a wedding. We get to shoot a wedding. It's like, how lucky are we? That's what we do. I still think about what am I going to do when I get older? What am I going to do for a living? And this is it. I'm doing it. So it's amazing. So yeah.
Totally.
I'm psyched. Thank you for choosing that photo for the cover. I love that shot.
No, should we just want to share, Helen, a little story about that? Because we did one of our absolute favourite photographs that have been ever, uploaded to Flashmasters and won an award was from, and we keep on saying that everyone's so talented, but they really are, from Tim Campanen of a double gelled shot where he had his bride and groom against the wall. One side was blue. You'll know the shot we're talking about, Jeff. And we wanted to use that, but then when we flipped it to mobile and it went to portrait, it just didn't work.
We couldn't really see anything. It was such a shame. We was like, yes, we've got it sorted. That's going to be our homepage. And I'm pretty sure that Tim, or if he's still online now, he has been on the stream. Like, we're really sorry. We loved that.
Oh, I love it. I have it on my wall
so much.
It's been our choice for weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But then we just realised it just wasn't working
on the mobile.
And then literally when you sent us over some images, Jeff, last night we were going through your gallery, we were just like, wow. But it was like that one, and I'd never seen that particular image before. Maybe I don't know why, but I don't think it's been entered. I don't think it's won an award anyway. Only because it can't have been entered. But as soon as we saw that, it's like that's the one. And even though we had these like hundreds of images that we could maybe have thought about, we just felt that though that particular image, and I will find it now, really embodied what Flashmasters is and your work especially, in that it's just fun, it's energetic, it's vibrant, it's not boring in any way, which again is the embodiment of your work. I always feel. Let's find that one. It was just like whoa. It was just instant, wasn't it?
Yeah, I would ask Jeff before because we're going to need to we have a timeline to keep, but we're going to go a little Flashmasters live stream style. Could you quickly tell us how you took this photo or what sort of lighting equipment you used for it?
Yeah, so sometimes flash doesn't have to be gels and so on, and I pretty much always have my lights set up. I use a Geek Oto 26 Octa for my light for pretty much everything. I love the way it's built. I beat the hell out of my gear, and that modifier is amazing. And this is just bounce flash. So you could see it reflected in the bride's glasses. It was a white wall. I just, adding flash, and that's what's cool about, natural light photographers are great and all that. No, don't want to throw shade on anybody, but just, I could have worked without a flash, but you wouldn't get this pop and this wow factor. So I always bounce flash when doing prep. I pretty much always, like 99% of the time, and I just turned my flash into the wall and just created a giant softbox and just bounced it. A lot of my work is me feeding my couples. Like I
that's what I was going to say. Yeah. And now I'm like, love the bride, love Jeff, love the bride, love Jeff, give me more love. And they just went, the bride was like, Jeff, and and that was the shot, and it wouldn't have happened if I didn't, you gotta feed them. I talk a lot in my workshop. It's a saying, and I love it. It's just the legs feed the wolf. And it's like, you have to feed your couple and you have to give them the energy and you have to work at it. And I want it to be an experience for my couples when I photograph them. And this is part of it. I want them to have fun. It's their wedding day. And I want them, as I say in my tutorial, get effing crazy, and just really just have fun. There's no rules. It doesn't have to be wedding photography. And that's it. Your couple is going to feed off of you. Your bridal party is going to feed off of the wedding party. Everyone's going to feed off your energy. So
That's
and
the
that comes across. It's like when you said before, Jeff, that you've shot over 1,000 weddings now, but you still enjoy it. You couldn't produce these images that we look at here without you enjoying it, because, like you say, that doesn't just happen. I wish it did happen, like that sort of thing, but it doesn't. They are literally, exactly, take your words, feeding off your energy. So you have to be going there pumped up to think, I'm going to really like ramp up the energy here. And that's, again, it comes across so well in your work. And I think it'll be interesting to see when you do judge the awards, that one of the things that I've sometimes feel is people just forget to do. They get really embroiled in the technical, and they just forget to add in that energy, that moment, which is what you are such a master at doing. It's sometimes when we see the images, like, oh, if only, because when you do add in the energy, wow, it has impact.
Yeah. I still think that, I could have done this. I could have, like the girl in the back, I wish I had her head up a little bit more, but I say that.
I hadn't even noticed it till you said that then. Yeah.
I think for me sorry. Go on, Jeff.
No, you go ahead.
The one thing I was going to say is, I think for me, what stood out once again was the energy, but also the fact that it is, a simple setup. You can tell you've not got gels left, right and centre. And when we spoke at the start of the stream about how I think there's some misconceptions around Flashmasters, and that to be a member, you need to be doing, 12 light setups and gelling everything. And that's not always what the best flash photography is. It's what you have. It's moving quickly and being able to use your flash that allows you to get moments. And I would really like to see more images entered into the awards, or to be able to share more of that sort of ethos and vibe, so that people just don't look at Flashmasters and think, oh, it's just for people who do set up portraits with 10 flashes, because so often we see on these live streams with ambassadors such as yourself that you're just creating epic work with one light very simply, and creating images with impact, and you've done an amazing job with that.
Yeah,
keep on talking. I'm just sorting this out.
One last one, guys. So thank you, Paul, so much for that. And that goes, that one you had of the bride where she's like yelling in the air. It was a very funny photo, because I was literally like, if I can curse, I was like, you're effing Marilyn Monroe. You're effing Marilyn Monroe. And she's just did that famous Marilyn Monroe pose that, with the thing blowing up, and she had her little short dress on, and that was the same kind of thing. If you don't give your people, and maybe that's not your style, but when my couples hire me, that's what they want. And a lot of them and I just say, listen, guys, I'm going to coach you through this. And, they're nervous at first, but they open up and they just let it go. And, I'm going crazy too. So they're feeding off that energy. So that's what it's all about,
Yeah, so. Love it. We have two questions for you here, Jeff, that I'm intrigued by the answers for as well, before we let you go. Firstly, from Amber. Jeff, I have a very important question. When are we going to be teaming up to create the most amazing, colour-drenched, jaw-dropping, action-packed wedding tutorial ever? We would love that.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, Amber. Anytime. You kidding me? It's like,
she just so cool.
Amber just posted a wedding this morning. I was blown away by it. Like, it was amazing. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Everyone already know Amber's an integral part of Flashmasters.
Amazing.
One of her streams, actually, the last one that you did, Amber, is a featured stream on the homepage, because we were just blown away by what you did on that stream. So yeah, thank you, Amber, for everything that you've done, and I would love to see that happen. That would be absolutely amazing.
And apologies for Daisy interfering. She wants to join in.
And then question number 2 for you, Mr. Tisman, if I can find it again, with something that I would, again, selfishly, I'm sure both of us very selfishly would like, from Mr. Buckham Method himself, get Jeff over to the UK. Fancy a road trip?
Absolutely.
A plane trip?
100%. You make it happen, I'll be there for sure. I would love to do that over there.
Oh, that would be one of our, I think that's one of our real aims.
It dropped out.
I think it should be a Flashmasters conference with all your top Flashmen, and everybody's teaching, and make it a big conference. How amazing would that be?
We would genuinely, There are plans that we have for exist at the moment in our head. Maybe one day it will happen, but something like that would be incredible.
Cool.
We recently had you'll know we've recently had Christian Cardona over from Colombia to the UK for his very first UK workshop, and we were so proud to sponsor that as Flashmasters. And there is nothing better than seeing someone shooting live and just changing what your eye sees into something just jaw-dropping. And I will always remember like the couple of hours just where Christian was shooting in a really difficult, or so it seemed, difficult venue, and just creating magic. It was amazing. So we'd love to try and create more of that for our community. That would be amazing.
Yeah, Christian. I took Christian's workshop 3 times. I still can't figure out how he does it. He's amazing.
No, he's a magician. As are you. Yeah, I mean, we're bowled over by everyone. Yeah.
I was even holding the light, and I'm like, he like showed the photo. I'm like, wait, how did you just do that? I'm holding the light, and I don't know. Like, it was amazing. He's so good. It's incredible. So, but that's what it is. Just you can learn from everybody. It's just it's endless, and that's what makes it so awesome. Like, I love doing this. It's just incredible. So I don't want to take everyone's time up. I appreciate everyone that's here. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have done, like, seriously, the back and forth and all the work you guys have done has been unreal. So honored to be part of it. And anyone has questions, please, I'm an open book, whatever. And watch that tutorial, get effing crazy with your clients, guys, and show them. I would love to see the results. So we appreciate it.
Love it. So, thank you so much, Jeff. So there we have it. What an incredible first announcement. Thank you, Jeff. I'm going to see if I can just do this.
Thanks.
Oh, I feel bad cutting you off, but
Jeff.
Cut you off I must do, because we already have waiting in the green room.
I will say as well, I think I was expecting one. I think we've got a double act.
We have. Oh, and the next. Oh, right. Okay. Ambassador number 2. Just give us 10, 15 minutes if that is okay.
Oh, bless. I bet
it's all happening.
They're sitting there so nervous. So we're like, yeah, hold your horses a bit longer.
Okay. Yeah. So I will let you introduce. I introduced Jeff. So without further ado, I will let you announce the first of our 2 new sponsors. I must say, we spoke to these people. I'm not going to say anything. Got to be very careful. Very recently, and the synergy that we had was incredible. It's great to work with a brand who are not just about having a logo and a website, but want to get involved. And we love that chat. We thought, these are people that we want to work with.
Yes. So without further ado, we're going to welcome in the amazing Charles and Dave from Cheetah Stand.
Hey!
You guys look so cool.
Now that is a cool backdrop. Look at that.
Where in the world are you guys?
We are actually at one of our friends' studios, Capture Creative. It's a studio located in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, fantastic. I thought you were somewhere completely different today, so apologies if I sent the wrong timings.
Oh, no, we're good.
Incredible. Well, for those of you who aren't, I'm doing Neil. For those of you who aren't aware, Cheetah Stand are our new sponsors for Flashmasters. They are going to be providing as well for all of our members an exclusive discount on the Cheetah Stand store, which you will be able to find within the sponsors page of the website. But we brought them here today just to hopefully get a little bit of information from you guys as to what Cheetah Stand is and who you are.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, my name is Charles and this is David. We're the new owners of Cheetah Stand. So Cheetah Stand is a company that's been around since about 2007. We specialize in light stands and soft boxes and all different gears that help creators create a lot faster. The biggest problem whenever you're trying to do off-camera flash is typically setup. You sit there, you're fumbling around trying to set things up, and then by the time you have everything where you want it, you need to move it just a little bit, you need to move it here and there, and then every time it gets frustrating. And what we try to do is eliminate the frustration so you can just think about your creations and carry on with yourself.
Yeah, that's about it. We're both longtime Cheetah Stand users as well, and I think it showed the value of all pains and troubles of using off-camera flash. And what we're here to do is make it easy for you as possible to make yourself become the hero to your clients as quickly as possible, because the last thing you want to do is look like you don't know what you're doing in front of your client, right? So being professional, being fast, and moving as quickly as possible, it actually opens up the creative mindset as well as you're working along. It's like, oh, I don't have to fumble over setup. I am actually photographing. So our flagship product, for example, is actually our 3 light stands.
Oh, yeah, if you could demonstrate. Oh, this is amazing, like a live demo. That's cool.
Right. So basically, we have different sizes: the 8-foot, the 10-foot, and the 12-foot. They're the original auto stands that they've been around for about 15 years now. But the good thing about our stands is we actually have repair parts for everything on here, because we believe your stand should last forever. Our personal stands have been in use for over 10 years in our own weddings and stuff like that. The only things we end up having to change is some of the little feet things every once in a while, and a screw whenever I lose it, because, sometimes I'm in a rush and I just accidentally just put it away and don't know where it went. So instead of having to buy a whole nother light stand, we actually do supply repair parts for everything on the stand.
That's really good. That's one of the things that we love when we first spoke to you, that you seem to be like a company that really does care about customer service, which is sadly these days not always the case.
And for someone like me, who I always say to people, if you want me to test things on how to break them, because I am so good, it's a special talent to breaking things, to know there's a company out there where I could get a stand, and then when I break it, I could actually fix it without spending money again on a whole new one, is music to my ears. We need to get some to the UK.
Yeah, it's also cool as well, that technique, how you can pick it up and the legs sort of go it down together. I'm just thinking of the amount of times that I'll try and move a light stand, maybe during a wedding reception or during speeches where all the tables are really close and I'm trying to lift it up above people's heads, thinking, oh, like that's incredible. Such a simple thing, but such a game changer.
Right. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just the little things that you don't think about, but it's all about utilization. You just need to get from point A to point B, be able to operate and do exactly what your art is about. It's not, you should just eliminate any thought about your setup and everything, including our soft boxes and, let me scoot over this way, our soft boxes and even our rolling booms and different items that are in our catalogs that are sitting there to help the creator do exactly what they want to do and not have to compromise on, how they do it. So yeah,
totally. I have seen your question, James. We'll share that in a second. But one of the things as well that we loved is that when we were first speaking to you, that you're actually both photographers yourself, and you've come from that background, which I think is really cool, because that's one of the things where we felt that real connection with you both, is because obviously Helen and I are trying our best to run and build Flashmasters, but at heart, we're wedding photographers. Yeah. I really like the fact that you've come from that background, so you understand the needs and the frustrations, dare I say, of photographers.
That's right. Yep. So me and David have both been wedding photographers for over 10 years now, and David also does a lot of commercial work. So we both technically are competition, because we're both Dallas wedding photographers in the same demographic. But we've never considered ourselves competition. We've built a community out of it where we work together. Whenever, if I have a wedding and he doesn't, then he'll associate shoot with me, or I'll shoot with him whenever I'm free. And we've built a good partnership with our brands that way. And whenever we're able to take over Cheetah Stand, we decide to bring that kind of culture with it. We believe in pitching community over competition, even though there's print competitions and stuff like that. We totally get all that, but it's always friendly competition.
Exactly. Yes.
Right. So yeah.
Exactly. It's exactly what we're trying to build with Flashmasters as well.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of synergy when we spoke.
Right, and yeah, we're so excited to be part of Flashmasters and to collaborate with you guys and partner up in all these future events that we got going on for the rest of this year and 2025.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's been so lovely to see sort of your ambassadors and our ambassadors are both on the stream. You're definitely repping a Jason Vincent t-shirt.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I want one of those bad boys.
I do. He's so cool. Who gets to like brand themselves into like, I don't know, the way he wears his hats with his Vincent on. He's just a cool mofo,
Jason
isn't he?
Very cool guy, yeah. Also getting a lot of love here.
Just a flat bill for Jason, so like we're still in the get a customized one for him. So.
A lot of love as well from Amber in the chat here. I love these men. And if you don't have a cheetah stand, what are you even doing with your life? Also, a bit more of a not a boring question, but a question that's interesting actually. From James is how much clearance is under the stand when set up? I don't know if you're able to answer that quickly for us.
Clearance. Well, our light stands, we have a 12-foot model, a 10-foot model, and an 8-foot model. So the 8-foot's the one that I travel with the most, and then the 12-foot, depending on the location shooting, we'll use that a lot too. We also have the rolling boom, which is very popular. That goes up to 13 feet straight up, but boom into 6 feet high, and then go across.
Wow. You call that the beast, really, don't you?
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought that could even. Very cool.
So it goes into like a regular stand.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've never seen that.
That's great for the Jeff Champagne shot.
Just because when you're starting to carry around big soft boxes and you're having it gridded, it's a little bit easier to roll things around than it is to pick it up. But the C12 is also great for location shooting. I'll use that when I'm outside and have an assistant hold it, especially. But it also is great because the bottom of it goes towards the ground. It acts as a fourth leg stand as well.
Right. It puts all the weight onto the bottom of the stand versus it floating on top. So you're not top heavy, and it creates a lot more stability in your setup.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you for sharing. I love the idea of that one. I say for certain shots where you want to do that, the boom lighting that we've learned so much from Moira and Jesse from, that would be really, really handy. Amber, I have to share this, what Amber just said. Super important. My last 3 award-winning images, Charles was there holding the cheetah stand lighting her clients. Wow.
There you go.
Can we hire you?
So if you want to win an award, hire Charles to bring you in.
I am the original cheetah stand, apparently. So I can grip for you if you really need me to come out, especially if you're along the coast or in Hawaii. Then I'm all down for it.
Charles is like the perfect hype man to have at your photo shoots. Honestly, he'll make you look like a hero. So book him and buy a cheetah stand.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a cheat code.
It is. It is. So if anyone's interested as well, like I said, the link for all of our members to have 10% off site-wide, I believe, is there. It's ready on the website for you to make use of. I do understand we do have UK members at the moment that we can't get the stands to yet. But, we'll chat and we'll make things happen. Charles is like, what are you, stop talking, Helen. Look at me like, we'll make it happen. We'll do some kind of group buy or either way, we'll do what we can for you. And so anyone who's based in the US, your discount codes are there for you.
Right. No, we're definitely working on some Europe distribution and stuff like that. So hopefully in 2025, we'll get some stuff out across the pond for you guys.
Amazing. Thank you.
Again, thank you both so much for supporting us. We really appreciate it. And it's just cool to have such a cool brand and 2 cool people like yourselves involved. So we can't wait to work with you both.
Hey, we're looking forward to it, guys. Thank you for having us on. And
thank you, y'all.
Looking forward to working with the community.
Yep. Sending you lots of love. Thank you very much. I hate doing this because I'm going to press disconnect now. But thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, stand, everyone. Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
I hate doing that. It's horrible. Oh, wrong camera.
I say my cheeks are hurting so bad from smiling.
I know. Oh, let me change this camera. Oh, look at that. That's not good.
Those skin tones are not great, Neil.
No, they're not. And let me just share my screen and press this. There we go.
Yay!
Sorry, I'm learning some new witchcraft down here right now.
He's got a really fancy setup going on down here.
It's easy to use. It's hard to do whilst you're talking. But, thought I had a bit of a delay then. Yeah, next up, we're going to introduce our second new sponsor. Now, unfortunately, this sponsor can't join us. So we've got a written, prepared statement that's been written and prepared by Helen. But you will all guaranteed have heard of this company. They are renowned in the photography industry for what they do. So I will try and make this quite dramatic if I can just find the right thing, which is be up here. Again, I should be able to announce them now.
So yes, all you lucky people who are Flash Masters members, our newest second sponsor is Fundy Designer. Apologies, Andrew, you're now stuck with me giving a little spiel on all that you do, but we're going to keep it short and sweet because I've got no doubt that everyone on this stream has heard of Fundy if they're not already using it.
Fundy are renowned in the photography industry, being one of the leading suppliers of album design software. So you all were sure have heard of them. What we will say, though, if anybody in the chat almost can help us with this and you use Fundy, we know many of our members do use Fundy. Yes. Please leave a bit of love in the chat and I'll share your comment. But yeah, we're very proud to have Fundy join us.
Yes, I did have a message. She was online. She might have gone again. But Moira LaPlante, one of our obviously amazing ambassadors, she messaged me the other day just to say how much extra money she managed to gather from an album in sale or an in-person album consultation using Fundy Designer. And I know from speaking to Andrew when we set up a meeting to ask about how we could work together, I know from those people, especially Ben Connolly, I'm going off now, Ben Connolly, another one of our ambassadors, he recently done a live stream which is already on the Flash Masters website, I believe. Oh, we hope so. It should be in there by Ben about album sales.
Yes,
and
it is. It's a live stream. You can watch it now.
Yeah, so if you go in, have a look, Ben Connolly, there's an album sales live stream. And within that also, he talks about how Fundy helps him make so much more money from each of his clients. And as I spoke to Andrew, who owns Fundy, we were talking about why we would love to work with them. And at the moment, I'm hoping things are changing.
Just drinking.
But, it's really hard running a wedding photography business right now. There may not be the bookings out there that we've been used to. It's hard to make money at the moment in the industry. And we do know that Fundy is helping so many people just squeeze a little bit more money out of all of their clients. And at the moment, it's so important to be able to make the most of each and every booking that you have. So being able to have really efficient, fantastic album design software, which practically does the selling for you, is so important as part of our sort of work process and how we speak and engage with our clients after the wedding, using Fundy to then create these amazing albums and to be able to show, in person or digitally, the designs that you have, when you're there with these amazing looking templates and pages. It's so difficult then for clients to go, no, get rid of that. And I know that so many people using Fundy really do earn a lot more by using that software.
And we should say that we will be having Fundy join us on a live stream in the Flash Masters community very shortly, so we can do a much better job of explaining what Fundy does. But a couple of the comments we've had here from Jeff, who you've just been hearing from, Fundy is the best, can't imagine designing without them. And Natalie, who's an insanely talented photographer from Scotland, love Fundy, easiest way to build an album. Scotland.
Maybe the second version was a bit better, but it just sounded like you shouted Scotland. Sorry, Natalie. He's really not doing the accent any justice there.
And Fundy is fantastic. So there you go. You've heard it from the users direct there.
Yes.
That's why when we first started speaking with Fundy, even though we've not had the chance to use them as yet, we was like, we know we want them because they're so popular and highly renowned as being the best in the industry. So yeah, we're privileged to have Fundy on board. So thank you again. And let me just put their graphic on one last time because I made it.
And there wouldn't be a point in having a sponsor if we didn't get you guys a cheeky discount. So yes, you guys get a cheeky discount to Fundy Designer too, and that is also ready to view, and it's live on the website for members to look at. And I believe that also is 10%.
Oh, look at this as well.
Oh,
the
look
love
at
between our
this.
sponsors.
Ah, Cheetah love Fundy too. So yes, we do have some discounts from Cheetah Stand and Fundy, and they are there on the new website, ready for you to make use of.
Thank you. I just feel the love on this stream. It's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 3 of our 4 announcements. First announcement, well, the main announcement obviously is the rebrand, the tutorials. But in terms of the other stuff, we've now announced Jeff Tisman as our brand new Flashmasters ambassador. We've announced 2 new sponsors, Cheetah Stand and Fundy. That leaves one announcement remaining.
Yes.
Is that a new sponsor?
No, it's our second new ambassador.
I was going to play with that,
sorry.
but
Okay,
fine,
no.
Fine.
No,
Is it
it's
a new
not.
tutorial?
Maybe. I can make some stuff up if you want.
Again, if you've got any guesses as to who this new ambassador may be, put them, please, in the comments. Oh! And this person is joining us.
Oh, dear
Okay,
me.
so to the person, you are currently in the green room, so you won't be able to... We won't be able to hear you yet, but I can see you're there, so we're going to bring you on in a second. I'm going to ask Helen to announce this person, but just from a personal point of view, I have been so inspired and wowed by this photographer over the past couple of years. We had the honour of meeting this person, I won't say too much, but in the past 18 months, and they are the nicest... It's so hard to speak. You're trying not to give anything away. Yeah. They're such a nice person. And then I got to know the work behind that incredibly nice person. And it was like, oh, wow, this is serious, serious talent. And a little bit, it won't give it away to too many people, but we did have the pleasure of seeing and hearing this person speak at a recent conference. And I was just sat there like a nodding dog to every single thing that they were saying. It's like, yeah. And then when we were watching this person...
We were doing this to each other, both looking at each other, going, just nodding at each other like, oh, we knew what the other person... It was telepathic? Yeah.
Yes.
Telepathic. We had a telepathic moment of, my goodness, we have just found a new ambassador. There is no way we can let this person... leave here without going, please, will you be an ambassador? And we were very lucky that they said yes.
So, all being well, I'll let you count down and announce, and then I'll press this button, and it should work.
I am here to announce one of the nicest, as we said, sweetest, just masterful light user that I have ever sort of witnessed work and see their
Noel
work.
Edmonds, could be.
No, it's not Noel Edmonds. It is...
Third time.
My goodness. It is someone who I now consider a really dear friend as well. So incredibly lovely and talented. It's the one and only from, I'm not even going to try the accent, from Scotland, UK, our first UK ambassador, Natalie Martin!
Hey!
Oh, she's lush. Look at that face. Oh, my word.
Oh,
Thank you,
guys.
Natalie. She does not have a crinkly bottom. That will only work for people in the UK, by the way. Probably not even to Natalie. Noel Edmonds gag. Natalie, thank you so much for joining us in Flashmasters. We are truly honoured. We adore your work. And yeah, like seeing you recently as well just cemented like what an incredible person you are as well. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, it's so nice to see you guys. Love your faces. And do you know, it's amazing to see the website looking fantastic. And just, I've absolutely loved Flashmasters over the periods and the years that I've joined. And you know, now you have the website looking so nice and slick to go with the learning as well. So well done, guys, to use. It's amazing.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Thank you. Thank you.
We've obviously... Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Go
I'm
on.
just saying it's just true. It's so true. You've done amazing. and everyone else behind the scenes and all the ambassadors. And I can't believe you got me on after Jeff Tisman. I mean, come on, guys. Like, what an act to follow there.
Not at all. Honestly,
No.
this actually goes back to when I was talking earlier about how we'd actually recently met Natalie again. We've met her
Yeah.
before, but was at a conference called Guiding Light in Northern Ireland. And maybe hopefully we've got some people watching from that conference. And we the whole thing was incredible. But one of the sort of the constant threads that seemed to run through that conference, and especially from Helen's talk, was about how we all look at other photographers with a sense of like, oh, they're better than us, and we're, oh, what am I doing here? Imposter syndrome like tendencies. And honestly, what you just said about Jeff, I'm sure he would say the same about you. You won't realize it, but that's how we all feel, and I think that's a really good thing to acknowledge, actually, that we all feel that. But you are without doubt so deserving, and we're just so happy.
Well, I'm so honoured. So thank you guys for asking.
There you
me.
go. Jeff just said he loves
Such an
Natalie's
honour.
photos. There you go.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, Natalie's work is insane, seriously inspirational. Well done, Natalie. Unbelievable talent. Moira LaPlante.
Oh.
And I will get you a water bottle, Moira. I did see your comment, so I forgot to share it. You will have one. You deserve it more than anyone. Love Natalie, and not just because of her gorgeous accent. Alex, whoop whoop. Excited to see Natalie repping Flashmasters from Magmod. There you go, Natalie. You are very, very deserving to be here. Oh, I have to share this one from Michelle. I want to be Natalie when I grow up.
Oh, guys, I'm loving it all. Thank you.
Oh.
So for those
Thank you
who,
so
oh
much.
my God, I was going to say those who are away. No, go on.
I'm going to be a pain just because I've lined it up. Sorry,
on.
Natalie, I'm being rude here, but just because we did recently, for the very first time, we were able to ask a potential ambassador whether they would like to join Flashmasters as an ambassador in person, and I just thought it'd just be nice to share that little moment.
Aww.
Of course, I'm holding a glass of fizz as well.
Very on brand.
I think we were crying quite a bit then as well. That whole few days in Ireland there was a lot of tears. A lot of Barbara moments, a lot of tears.
There were a load of tears. I could just feel the hugs coming through the screen already. But yeah, we've got lined up some of your greatest hits, some of the images of yours that we really, really love.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, maybe before we show those, could you give us a little bit of background? We asked Jeff the same in terms of like your photography journey and sort of how you've got to where you are now.
Yeah, so I was brought up in a family of photographers, and we had a photography studio underneath where we lived, and I was surrounded with it my whole life. We'd go out to weddings with my dad and hold the reflector and the light meter and things when I was young. And then I got really involved in the family business, not from the photography side of it, but from business and sales, until I was in my sort of early 20s was the first time I really picked up a camera, although I had that amazing background of photography and seeing beautiful photos, and learning a lot to do with the business and sales side, which has made a massive difference to my business as well. But photography wise, I shot a lot of friends' weddings, and just kind of got practice in when I was in my sort of early 20s. But I then have, for about 10 years, never shot with flash. I was a natural light wedding photographer until I came across you, Neil, and the likes of Jason Vincent and Jesse and Moira and Two Man Studios and all these other amazing photographers, and really learned more about the flash side of it, because I was really interested in it but pretty scared of it at the same time. So I mean, I did use a little bit of flash for my dancing shots at night. It was the only thing I'd done because you kind of needed to, but I never really even liked those photos so much. So I feel now, for the past 4-5 years, roughly, it's kind of been more since COVID. I use flash a lot now, or try and use flash quite a lot at my weddings, and I love it, and I feel it's brought on my photography leaps and bounds, really. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm up to now. So I love experimenting, using a bit creative off-camera flash, and mainly in the evening time, but I do use it sometimes during the day as well. And just, yeah, it keeps everything fresh for me and keeps things exciting, actually. And there's just not a massive amount of photographers out there doing it, or certainly in Scotland anyway. There's just not a lot really doing it. So I feel it is something, hopefully, that they can join Flashmasters and learn more of, because there's so many people want to and love that kind of work, and it really does wow the clients. But it's just not, maybe some people are scared of it, or, think that it's a lot harder than it actually is. So with Flashmasters, it's made it quite simple for me. And yeah, I've loved to learn and love to be in your guys' company as well, because you are amazing. So yeah.
Thank you, Natalie. There's been certain moments, obviously, when we first met was at Jessie and Moira's workshop with Jason in the UK. And
can we talk about that?
Yeah, well, Natalie has seen it all. Jason put me on the edge of a cliff. He's on the edge of a cliff in a frying dress in the middle of the storm, and Natalie literally saved my life. She was there making sure I wasn't falling off that cliff and getting me in the dress whilst certain female bits were just flapping in the wind. So Natalie and I got to know each other quite intimately very quickly. And I will say, when we first met you, you were obviously just the sweet Natalie that we all know and love, with no ego. We had no idea of your range of talent, of the achievements that you've had over your career. Obviously, you're #1 fearless photographer in Scotland. You have done so much within your career, and yet you were just like, "Hi, I'm Natalie," and Jason was like, "Oh, guys, can I shoot with you tomorrow?" When he completely got the date or the start date 9 dots wrong. When he realised he wasn't speaking the next day, he's like, "Shall we go shoot?" And you just came over as he did and went, "Oh, can I just come? Can I help?" And we were just like, "Oh, what a sweet, I love the fact that you put yourself out there and asked," but we had no clue that actually in our midst was such a talented, incredible photographer. Yeah, and then we were like, "Who is this Natalie?" And then we looked to your Instagram and we're like, beep, she's so good. And since then, just to see your inspiration from using flash, from, like you said, you didn't use it until very, very recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I really wanted to, and I maybe tried a couple of times, but when you sort of try and you fumble at a wedding and then you fail, and then it's actually been amazing to take the time to learn it that bit more and then experiment that bit more. And it always makes a difference when you are trying it, and you'll try, you might fail sometimes, but it's how we learn. And I'm obviously still love going to lots of tutorials and things, and like meeting new people and learning from people that have inspired me, lots of workshops and things as well. So it just, I'm constantly learning and loving it. And yeah, flash has just really made a big difference to my work. I was always led by natural light, and I still am very much led by natural light. I love sort of interesting, harsh light, and that was kind of probably a lot to do with my background in the fact that I would stand as a model for my dad type thing when he was doing workshops. So he done workshops for many years, and I would go with him and stand in different lights, and and I think it then just became quite part of me, kind of in me, to know to look for the light. And then I brought the flash into it and able to then shoot in situations that I would never have looked at before, because I'd be purely looking for that sort of sunlight or natural light that's available to me type thing. So yeah,
I just think you are the perfect fit for Flashmasters. Like I said, as someone who has been led by natural light, who was a little intimidated of using flash, and then to think one of these images that we just showed, I'm sure, was your first ever group composite. You were like, I've given it a go. Like, it's all right. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I remember it was ridiculous. Thinking, that's your first attempt
Literally, yeah.
That one. Yeah.
That's the first
was that one.
attempt.
Yeah, and that was only 2 weeks after the Nine Dots gathering, where Helen had a group of people and shown us how to do it. And I was like, oh, this could fit into my kind of style, you know? So then I just went for it and loved it. And I don't know if Barry Robb's on the stream watching at all, but he was there as my assistant holding the light, doing a fantastic job. So yeah.
Wow.
I loved it.
I think that really said a lot to go from, like I said, watching me fumbling through, trying to live shoot in front of Jessie and Moira LaPlante, who are also incredible at group composites. So there's me very, very nervously trying to show in like 3 minutes how to do a group composite. And then you went away and produced that. It was like, oh my goodness, yeah, this lady has serious talent.
Speaking of which as well, we've got a comment here from Drew, who is Drew Dodd, for those that aren't aware, who is one of the very best, certainly in the UK and the world, actually, at making these group composites. And he's just said here, Natalie is a great example of the complete photographer where flash use elevates them but doesn't define them. And that's exactly how I see Natalie's work. Because I think you've got such a good foundation in light, and you're not, you know, some people, I think when they're new to flash, they think it's going to go bang and the whole photograph is going to change, but you're so subtle with it and you're just using it so sparingly just to lift up the shadows sometimes, and it makes such a difference. And that's why I said before we announced you that when I was watching you speak, how I was just like resonating with everything you said, because your use of light is what makes you so good at using flash, and I think that's come from natural light. It's just that sometimes you don't have the natural light, so you're just replicating what natural light would do. And I think it's incredible.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was just going to add. It's so clear. Your work is so classical. Everything looks so fine art and painterly. It's beautiful. And I think for all our membership as well, it's going to be really inspirational. You know, we will have lots of photographers who are gels there and flashes, you know, galore. And that's brilliant. And I love that too. But it's so beautiful and lovely to have an ambassador who's also able to show how it can be used in such a classical, just not too flashy way as well. So I think, you're a true inspiration, Natalie. I could not think of a better ambassador to have on our team.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, look at this.
And we will say, although nothing's actually planned yet, but
obviously now going forward, before we had ambassadors and we'd announce ambassadors and it's like, yay, great, they're on the team. But
we always thought ultimately, you know, it's great that we announce new sponsors, new ambassadors, but what does it mean to a member? You know, we don't really think, oh, that's cool, but ultimately, what does it matter to me? Now it does matter.
Yes, so we still need to get the date in the diary, but Natalie isn't just someone who's going to get a Flashmasters logo and she'll be on the website, which I will do as soon as we finish this.
Yeah, it's been annoying not being able to do that.
Yeah, as soon as it's finished, we'll be making the changes on the system to put Natalie and Jeff within the ambassadors sort of superstar reel. But Natalie's not just an ambassador, she's going to be here as an educator, and we will have something for you before the end of this year, which will be live shooting with Natalie. And I'm throwing her under the bus because we haven't said too much about it. But I think, you know...
Is this a live discussion about what we're going to be doing? I'm
just telling her. I'm just like what I want to see. And I just think, as someone who understands natural light so beautifully, I would really love to see a tutorial on Natalie sort of like classical lighting and understanding, and hopefully watch Natalie show how she's able to take something with natural light and then replicate it with flash.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
Poor Natalie, I didn't sign up for this.
All right. Okay. I know. But I love Natalie's natural light work, but I also love her flash work. But it's all very classical, and I know that you are just, forget flash master, you're a light master. And I think there's so much people can learn, understanding how Natalie sees light, how she finds light, and how she uses that when the light is there naturally, and then how she's able to replicate that with flash. I just think that's what I want to see. So I'm throwing you under the bus there, Nat.
No problem at all. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I'm totally up for that, guys. Anything you need.
Oh, thank you.
We are so lucky.
Oh, we've had so much love in the chat for you here, Natalie. Hi, Chris. the talent that are watching this, it's crazy. Chris, again, wow, what a photographer.
Thank you for
Love
our
your
front
work, Chris.
page image as well.
Yes, Chris is as one of the front page images on the website is from Chris. So hi, and thank you for everything you've done for us. And Magmod have to run, blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much, Magmod. We really appreciate all your support.
Oh, excellent.
But I think just to go back to what Helen said before, because it's a really important lesson, because you've only really started using Flash relatively recently, you are the proof that it's not something that is unachievable. You know, maybe not everyone can pick it up at the pace that you did, but you've shown that by just having an understanding and by practicing, you can get really good results very quickly. I think that's a good thing for anybody who is new to Flash to remember, because it does scare a lot of people, but you are the proof that it can be done.
Yep. Amazing.
Oh, fantastic. I'm so excited, Natalie, literally.
Thank you, Catherine.
And this is like a dream come true. It's a proper pinch me moment to be able to have an amazing, incredible UK-based as well female photographer who is just absolutely kicking.
Yeah, and let's show this again because I love it.
Aww.
I just wish I started filming from the beginning. But
Nice you done that.
Oh no, I was loving doing all that. I
like
can't
that.
see a moment happen and then just not go into documentary mode. It's like instantly, bang.
I need to get it.
And we didn't even plan to ask you in that particular moment, was it? We knew we'd already said, "Oh, this is happening."
No, we knew we were going to ask you, but we were going to ask you later on.
Yeah.
Do you want to say why?
Is it okay to kind of discuss why? Oh, whether you know. At this point, this was just before the three of us were breaking off to do individual shoots. And I think at that point, the light that we really wanted, like the light, the sky, Ireland wasn't playing ball and giving us what we really wanted. And it was so interesting because I did my talk on imposter syndrome and not feeling good enough. And yet, being like one of your biggest fans, I watched you go, I'm not sure what I'm going to do right now. Well, the light isn't playing. Like, what am I going to do? And you were there having that own moment of like questioning yourself and can I do this? What am I going to do? And it's always, it's not nice to see. But within that moment, someone who I look up to and admire and whose work is incredible, to see you have that little moment of like, what am I going to do? Like, was really humbling and made me again realise that regardless of how new or old we are or how long we've been doing this job, that everyone has those panics too. So we saw you have that little moments of struggle.
Sorry.
No, go.
I feel like that, Helen, sometimes even going to a wedding, I've got that whole, oh God, why have they booked me? What am I going to do for them today? Like, why me? You know, like, I just get that feeling, but it's the nerves that keep me going and make me push myself and do something for me and for them at every wedding. So it's like, it kind of drives me and pushes me. So when it's photographers, you can imagine it's even more scary, I feel, because that was me just looking at Jeff's work there and like just going like this, oh no, I'm up next, like what are they doing? So it's a natural thing that a lot of people feel, I suppose, as well. But
yeah, so that little moment, we saw you have your little moment and that moment of self-doubt that, like I said, we all experience. And Neil was like, I know how we can make Natalie feel better. And I think I just said, you're questioning your abilities right now, but we don't question them at all. Your work is outstanding. Like, we know you're going to smash it. And we believe in you so much and that's when I was like, will you be our first UK Flash Masters ambassador? Hence the tears and the hugs, just to give you that boost as well, because we have absolute faith and belief in you, Natalie. You're a true talent, and we're so excited to have you on board.
But we can't let you go, Natalie, without asking the most important question, which is from Drew. Now that you're a judge, does that mean that he has to have permission to give you some aftershave for your husband when he sees? This is an in-joke, everyone. It's not just a random comment on the internet.
But what if Natalie's husband's watching? Neil!
Oh, yes. He's not, so you're okay. But I was actually going to ask if you are wearing your stars, what is it called?
No,
no, you're not wearing it tonight.
No,
but
the
Drew
reason being that today has been
some.
so stressful today. I've barely had time to even breathe. But no, but I love that. Yeah, it's been amazing.
So thank you, Drew. That would be amazing if you can.
There you go. Yeah.
We'll all just make sure that Natalie's husband doesn't see this part of the stream.
Exactly, yeah. And Sandra, I love this community. Everyone's so inspirational, so kind. Congratulations, Jeff and Natalie.
Oh.
Right, Natalie, we won't take any more of your time, but thank you for joining us and thank you for everything. We're so honoured and proud to have you as part of the team.
Yeah. Oh, she's lush.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
Bye, guys.
That is everyone.
Oh, that was it.
At least she didn't, and I didn't. That's our first UK ambassador. So congratulations, Martin. Congratulations, Natalie. We're honoured to have you. So, yeah. Well, what a stream this has been. So remember, all this was not the most important thing. The most important thing was to remind you that we have now rebranded Flashmasters. We are now fully an education-based platform, and not just for these incredible people that we've been speaking to, Jeff and Natalie, for people who haven't even touched a Flash. We're speaking to you too. If that is you, please don't be intimidated. I hope what you get a sense of on this stream is the support and the kindness that we have within the community. It's not scary. You will be welcomed in with open arms, and this is a safe place for learning, for asking questions, for getting better. We're all on the same path. We're just at different points, but we're all trying to learn and improve. Just some of us are a bit further along than others, but wherever you are more than welcome. And I hope that this stream has illustrated that, you get a sense of the community that we already have.
Well, that's been all right, isn't it?
It has. It does. I'm not going to go through the website again, but we do need to do one more job.
Do we?
Yes. Now, we made a promise. Chuck, who is watching, who has just said we should do a second shoot opportunity with Natalie the prize. Yes, I'd like to do that. Chuck, I don't know if I should thank you or hate you. Sent us some to congratulate us on the relaunch, some moonshine that we did say we'd drink on the street. It's not even easy to pour this.
We're literally going to pour moonshine.
We should have a shot each.
We haven't even had anything for tea yet. So,
no, can I just
let's do it.
Do you mind doing it, if you don't mind?
You trust me with this?
We're not going to do a shot there. It's too big. I mean, can you go and get a little glass or something?
Oh, right, okay. I'll be back.
Sorry. I just realised how big this lid is. Anyway, yeah, Chuck, we're doing this because you've been a huge supporter of ours. You know that I love to take the mick out of you, but thank you for everything that you've done. You've been integral in Flashmasters from the very beginning. So we do need to make good our promise of drinking thankfully it's not your moonshine. I'm hoping that actually makes it's not quite as rank. But we will. Oh, Chuck forgot. We could have got away with it. Almost got away for it. It wasn't for you pesky kids. Terry says, are you missing something? No, it's just Chuck being Chuck. Chuck's gonna Chuck. Oh, website showing under maintenance. Maybe if it is, don't worry. It'll be the team working on it in the background. Remember, this is day one. It's only a few hours old, but so don't worry. How do we I don't want to make a mess on my desk. Can you maybe over the sink?
I'll be back.
Sorry to Helen and sorry to everybody watching. This is not what you signed up for. But yeah, we would really, really love it if you joined us in the community. Obviously we would. But I hope what we're showing you on this stream is a glimpse into what Flashmasters is now. And remember, if you do join, you get instant access to everything that we already have education-wise. When you join, it's not a question of having to, up your tier or anything like that. When you join the pro membership, you get access to 80 plus hours of live streams, which, as we've shown you a few times now, which is incredible conversations and how I shot it videos and so much more with these incredible, insanely talented photographers, as well as all the tutorials which we introduced to you before, which if you have just joined the stream, I'll very quickly click on them again, because the tutorials are what we are most proud of and what we feel is setting us apart from what anybody else in the industry is doing. These are tutorials split into chapters, produced by the very best photographers out there. Already, we have Arnaud de Brown, Jeff Tisman, Jesse and Maura LaPlante, Jesse and Darlin, Scott Jodes-White, and two people who are just making it up as they go along called Helen Williams and Neil Redfern. All that is available to you as soon as you join. And again, if you are thinking, oh, I don't feel completely ready to fully commit yet to maybe an annual membership, you can just join for a month, dip your toe in the water and see how it feels. We're confident that you will love what we have for you within the community. And we look forward to welcoming you. Anyway, to finish off the should say again, it's really important before we do this horrible shot that we do reiterate our thanks to every single person who has helped us to get Flashmasters where it is so far. We can't mention every single ambassador because there's quite a few, but everyone to a person has been incredible. And we're very, very lucky to call these people who 2 years ago we were just reaching out to in the hope that they would join us on this crazy journey. We can now call them our friends, and that's really special to us. And they've done so much for us for nothing, just to help us. We know that we have a lot of debts out there, and we will repay you all. We're so grateful for your help in getting us to where we are, and know that we will never underestimate that. To all the members, we couldn't do this relaunch without the financial support of every single person who has joined us in the community. Literally, it would have been impossible to do what we've done without your support. And thank you as well, not just for your financial support, but for harnessing this amazing supportive community that we now have, where people are making friendships, they're sharing, they now understand that Flashmasters is a safe place where you're not going to get judged, you're just going to receive support and guidance if that's what you need. And along the way, we have a really good laugh as well. To all our sponsors who have been incredible at providing prizes, at sharing everything for us on social media, getting the word out there for us in their main list. Every single sponsor has been incredible, and we're so honoured to welcome tonight Cheetah Stand and Fundy to that list. And actually, let me just share the sponsor. We haven't done this yet. I'm just going to just share the sponsors page because, again, it's a real wow moment for us when we see the likes of Canon, Magmod, Studio Ninja, Aftershoot, PicTime, Nphoto, Cheetah Stand, Geekoto, and Fundy all supporting this little thing that we created a couple of years ago. It's really, really incredible. And we, again, wouldn't have got where we are without their support. So a genuine, heartfelt thank you to every single sponsor. And there was one last group I've going to thank. Oh, of course, to Kai, who has helped us no end with the guide, with the direction of Flashmasters. Thank you so much, Kai. We are really excited to have you in the team. You're a fully Flashmasters member, and we're really looking forward to working with you and helping to hone Flashmasters into the best educational platform that it can be. And again, a final thank you to Made by Shape, the website agency that have made our incredible new website and has leveled us up more than we ever thought. So, and a personal thank you, Helen, thank you to you, because you've been amazing. You have worked so hard in the background and, dare I say, put up with my tantrums. which actually, I know you won't believe it, but sometimes I get a bit frustrated with things.
So do I, though, and I'll obviously say thank you to you. And I will also say to everyone who's watching, this is just the beginning. It could have so easily been the end, let's be honest, but we have dragged this out. Our ambassadors, our sponsors, everyone's got behind us, and it really feels like this is the beginning. And going forward, whatever we can do to help you grow your business or your photography skills, we are here for it. We've got a new part on the website where you can message us as well. Tell us what it is that you want to learn, and we're going to do all we can to make Flashmasters the most incredible resource for you, because you're an incredible community.
Yep,
we love you.
This is just the beginning. This is like we've warmed up, and now we're really starting to run now. Exactly. And again, just before we do these horrible shots, if you do want to join, use the code. Was it 15 Flash or Flash 15?
Flash
I can't
15.
remember.
Flash 15.
Flash 15 to save 15% off the annual cost of membership. So yeah, you can. I mean, I'm going to be biased, obviously, but I think Flashmasters is already incredible value. But you can save even more by using Flash 15 at checkout. And if you don't want to commit to a whole year, you can just join us for a month, see how you like it, and then it's up to you if you want to downgrade, boo, or upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm not really making enough use of this. Upgrade to a full annual plan. And again, I'm not going to go over everything. You know you get loads of stuff. Anyway, let me just take this off the screen. Okay, this one is for Chuck.
So this is 50%
You filled them up.
proof.
50%.
50%. Neil, I will say, I took a little sip. You're going to be surprised.
Okay, you need to say something though.
Cheers.
We're going to down these and I'm going to finish the stream. No, that's not what you say.
Oh, what do you say? Oh, don't forget to keep flashing.
Cheers, everyone.
This is like Nutella.
That is nice. That is dangerous.
Yeah.
Forget finishing the stream. Let's have a party. Down it.
Honestly, Chuck gives us his own moonshine, which tastes like absolute, like something burning your chest, rocket fuel garbage. This
warmth.
is delicious.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see if we can
That
get
is a gateway to I don't know where, but it's dangerous.
But yeah.
Thank you, Chuck.
Tough Nut Moonshine. That was honestly gorgeous, like Nutella in a shot. Mwah.
Okay, one final keep flashing because then we're going to press finish.
Okay.
Thank you again, everyone. We hope to see you in the Flashmasters community. Thank you to every single person who has helped us. We love you all, and we will do our best to make you proud with what we've got coming.
Yeah, I lied, it's 25%, but it's got to my head already.
Oh, that's why it was nice.
So let's keep flashing.
See you soon, everyone.
Bye.